Good morning. Opening up with some cat cows for our guy Wonton Don. He responded last night. I'm looking forward to doing some yoga with. He said his hamstrings, his hips, his groin, and his lower back are all sore. And that is literally why I open with my cat cows every day. So I think we'll definitely be able to address those. Very grateful that he reached out. I had a feeling I might not get any responses, so Wonton Don came through in the clutch. Donkey kicks into fire hydrants. Hydrants. What we're going to do today is a little bit of an accelerated stretch because we did a lot of yoga yesterday and we did a lot of pull-ups and lifting the day before that. So I'm still quite sore, and I don't want somebody to come in and steal the treadmill from me after yesterday's debacle. Right foot over left knee, left elbow over right knee, pretzel stretch. Other side. I do have these basic back stretches on my YouTube shorts. So for anybody looking to get rid of those lower back pain, stiffness issues, like the Wonton Don, I definitely recommend checking out my YouTube. Top of the morning to ya. Got 36 lads. Oh, we got a comment. Florida Nightmare. What else is new? What's up, brother? Pigeon pose. The other side. Pigeon pose. We've done a hell of a lot of crunches the last couple days. Nonetheless, let's get one set in before we run. Just like the air squats, these always kind of suck when you start. By the time you finish that set of 100, maybe you start with 10 and 20, you work your way up. When you finish your set, you're always like, damn, that was a good idea. Got some good ab work in before I even broke a sweat. Wow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Come up to our feet. was rewatching one of these and I realized I talk too much, so I'm going to try to talk a little less, more instruction when I'm doing something. And I often yell with my headphones blasting like an old man that can't hear. So I apologize for that. And I'll try to improve that as well. Anybody that ever joins the stream, always feel free to comment, ask for things, tell me how to make it better. Because this is all for you guys. So obviously I'm not going to be offended. I'll take any feedback very valuably. Okay. Let's get into our balance stretches. Stretch. Boy, does that feel good. Okay. Downward facing dog. I'm doing it at this angle so you can see my ankles better. My heels. I'm pedaling them to the ground one at a time. The opposite leg bends. Really stretching out the calf muscle. Warming it up in advance of our air squat, calf lifts, and then our running. So it's good to get the calves engaged before you start really putting them to work. From the pedaling, down into our vinyasana, upward facing dog, vinyasana, downward facing dog flow. Not going to get too crazy here, but just one time. Knee to elbow, same side, step it through. Another great stretch for the back. Reach forward. Yes. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left knee to left elbow. Up, step through. Set the body armor. Good morning. Mr. Singh, I think you're new. Always great to see some new names pop up. Welcome and thank you for joining. Good morning. 127. Brave souls up before 6, I think, right? What time is it? Still 5:58. We're ahead of schedule. All right. Just going to get in about 20 air squat calf lifts. As again, our soreness levels, my soreness levels are really off the charts from the last couple of days. I'm going to try to utilize cardio to shake off a lot of the soreness. Now, funny enough, I do have one muscle. It's really fresh and not sore yet. And those would be the good old triceps. So what we're going to do here, look at this, it's actually working again. No way, Jose. Nope, it's not. This is broken somehow. Does that work? Oh, okay. This might snap on me, but I think I'm okay. So staying close to the towel, just going to get a small triceps pump before we run. Again, the forearms, the biceps, the boobs, even the legs are very sore from the last couple days. So let's key in on what still feels fresh, our triceps, before we get on that treadmill. Get the endorphins rolling and release all the soreness. Work it all out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Allow me to be Frank, aka Frank the Tank Pod, aka the Three Lunatics. Is on today, 10 a.m. Woo! So we're gonna hammer out our workout before Wake Up Barstool. Then the millions of you watching this at home will break all the morning records by tuning into FS1, and then we'll break all the live stream records with the Frank the Tank Pod at 10. NHL standing boards are back, and Frank is going today to the game with a firefighter. He'll be going to every Devils game this year, either police officer of some sort and or a firefighter of some sort. By some sort, I mean all different levels and also from different locations. It did not have to be FDNY, NYPD, or New Jersey. We got a detective from Texas flying in for the Dallas Stars. Now, I'm not going to lie, I got real tired of going to Prudential, particularly making the choice of try to survive Penn, Newark, and take the train home late at night, or cough up $100 to $200, get a car home, and then get into work early the next day. Instead, we're giving first responders a night they'll remember. And Frank has somebody with him that we know can handle themselves. And frankly, handle Frank. All right, third set on triceps, and we're going to get moving. Really feeling it too, because I think the sore muscles that are complementary muscles are really not doing shit. So the isolation feels extreme, which is great. Deep burn in the triceps. That's right, Dave K. Finish the week strong. We still got a couple days left, and I don't take the weekends off. The only times I don't live stream on weekends, guys, is if my gym is filled up with people and it's at the point where it would be obnoxious for me to do it. You know, I don't want to be an asshole. The gym is everybody's space. I can't stand people who don't understand that. And the other thing is when I like to go work out outside, if it's a nice day, and those are going to become fewer and fewer and far between. So you're going to see a lot more on the weekends. Although you've already seen a lot, so it's not a big change, to be honest. All right, let's run. Arms feel insanely pumped from a minimal amount of work during the warm-up. Set her up. I'm going to stretch out my hands one more time. Boy, do they feel tight. Boy, does the old body feel tight. And these are the best days when you really don't feel like it. You get yourself up, you make your bed, you brush your teeth, and just start moving. Just start moving. And if you need any extra motivation, today's Frank's 750th consecutive day walking with no days off. The one thing I think people don't give him enough credit for is in the 750 days of walking, I've needed to motivate him exactly one time. And that one time was the first walk. The plan was to walk 2 or 3 times a week, maybe. He hasn't missed a day since the first day. Started as a couple times a week, maybe. Very quickly became a complete life changer for him. Right, let's get a good song to start. Some little upbeat. Jason Mraz, I'm yours live. I will not be singing today unless I black out. I will say, if my singing on the treadmill hasn't been great, I apologize. But I obviously do it with limited breath. So it is hard. But I think I gotta stop because it's probably annoying to listen to. With that said, Sparky, our guy at the office, we're super tight. He let me in through the freight elevator yesterday like Vince McMahon. And I sang Bob Seger to him, just straight a cappella. I touched Sparky's soul, man. He could feel that shit. He told me I got pipes. Can't wait to see Sparky today. My guy. Thanks for the repost. Hey, Ron. My man, hey, Ron. He's lost over 100 pounds, I believe, now. Took his heart out of heart failure. Very proud of Eric. He's an inspiration to us. Just like Dom, just like a lot of you guys. Got some great DMs, different people getting into exercise. Always love hearing from you guys. Nothing I can be more proud of, honestly. Just getting a couple people to take care of themselves. Oh. Mumford and Sons. And I will forget. Huh? Work, bitch, work. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just gotta take whatever the fuck you really want. Because no one's giving it to you. No one's giving it to you. Because my body is incredibly sore, today will be an extended run. Outside of a couple yoga moves, I don't think lifting's in the cards today. I think we run far, we run consistently. We get a nice stretch, and tomorrow we make the weights our bitch. But that pull-up bar 2 days ago, I still feel like I got an ice pick in each forearm and bicep right here. Holy cow. Normally be wrapping up the run in the next minute or so. Instead, we're about halfway. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh, hi, 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 oh, hi. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. All right, we're gonna switch it up to one of my favorite songs by a legend named Glenn Frey. Part of me, part of you. I think it's from the Thelma and Louise soundtrack, actually. That's how Frank and I will die one day, except we'll walk off the cliffs together. Come on, boy. Let's wake up. We can never know about tomorrow. Still, we have to choose which way to go. You and I are standing at the crossroads. Dark, there's one thing you should know. Hold me close and say you feel it too. Part of me, I am part of you. Part of you. I look at you, your whole life stands before you. You look at me and I'm running out of time. Time has brought us here to share these moments. Search for something we may never find. Till we cross the bridge across forever. Part of me, I'm part of you. Woo-wee. Life is understood. Everyone said, I hear you call my name, and it feels like, oh, I hear your voice. It's like an angel's smile. I hear the choice, I hear your voice. Feels like falling. It's like a little breath. I want to tell you something like that. Come on, boy. Work, work, work. What you gave me for? That's before we. Ah. 'And it makes me wonder. While this thing is, I'm absolutely not out of breath whatsoever. Completely fine. Practice, 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 practice. I feel like I could run forever. "31 minutes running." really frankly hate this song. Let It Be. You definitely find a way to relate it to communism. Memory comes to me. Well, it's a wisdom. Let it be. Come on, boy! Come on, boy! Let it be, oh, let it be. A good way to gauge how good your breath is whether or not you can just breathe in through your nose. Sweat towel on fire. That's actually dangerous. Went right through my feet. Work, boy, work!
satisfied. Come on! No pain. No pain. No pain. Let's work. Let's work. It's 40 minutes running. 40 minutes down. Kind of tempted to go for a full hour. Haven't done that in a while. We're super sore. So rather than be soft, do something we haven't done in a long time. Push ourselves. Being able to run for an hour straight, it's a wonderful feeling, blessing, and ability to have. The day ever comes where you're getting chased, you will thank yourself. Still completely unfazed, not winded. I could keep doing this for a very long time. Practice, 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 baby. Every now and then, take the car out on the freeway, let her stretch her legs a little. Remind yourself how much mileage you actually got in the tank. That little light will go on in your brain. There's still a lot of gas left. On and on the lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine rolling out its one more song. You can think about the woman, the girl you knew the night before. Well, your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. You don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Say, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. 46 minutes in, closing in on 6 miles, into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you don't always see my number. You don't dare make a stand. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Now work everybody, motherfucker. You're living my legs are finally starting to feel a little heavy as we close in on 50 minutes. Just over 11 minutes away from a straight hour run. We have about 10 minutes left. Let's suck it up here. She said, there's the one I love the most, but South's not far behind. Little booty. Saying, baby, maybe I'll be back someday. I wanted to look to you, you open, I didn't know what I should do. So I sat back down and had a beer and felt sorry for myself, saying, let her cry. Come on, treadmill, what are you doing? Keep moving. Treadmill just pauses up on me. You can't break my Momo like that. It'll walk right out on me. And if the sun comes up tomorrow, let her break. "53 minutes running. We're at a 7-speed, 8.5-minute pace for the vast majority of this run. A little slower in the beginning, as I warned. Drank the tank pot for 3 hours. No pain, no pain, no pain. 58 minutes running, no pain. Not out of breath. No cramp. You're a dog, you're a dog. And all that I've known. 1 minute. Thirty seconds. Well, body armor is actually good for you. It's all I drink. I've been running for an hour. I'm not out of breath, not cramping. I feel like I can honestly just run through a brick wall. But now that we've passed an hour, give ourselves a pat on the back, and we're on to our Maury sprint uphill walk. Woo-wee! Felt great. Going all the way to 15 incline, and our legs are obviously going to be feeling it after running for an hour. But it does not make us exempt from the march. Under 3 minutes, trying to get our twists. But now my legs are on fire. Going from the long run to the uphill. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Ah! Come on, boy. Two minutes. Come on. No pain. No pain. No pain. We got 1 minute. We're going to go right into a yoga stretch. You can call it a wrap. This is a true cardio day. True cardio day. Frank's working from home, so at least I don't have to walk 5 miles in the middle of the day. Because that would actually probably be kind of hard today. 'Cause. 'Cause that would actually probably be kind of hard today. 'Cause. 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 The uphill's what's getting me. Flat, I think I could have just run a marathon right there. Getting up into the 7-8 mile. All right, finish the Maurice. Oh, holy smokes. I'm gonna take the music out, let my mind, body, and spirit try to all come together, catch itself. Embrace the energy, but at the same time channel it. I am absolutely drenched, as you could imagine. You can also tell I'm not really out of breath. And that's what running 2 miles every day does. Even if you don't really practice long runs, because they're boring and painful and tedious, by doing the 2 miles in the uphill, and what I'm doing right now, which looks like a silly power walker move, the reality is pumping those arms, it's going to build up that upper shelf with lean muscle that will work in your favor and not just be extra dead weight when you're running. Almost everything in exercise is going to come back to body control. There's very few things where strength or athleticism can exist without complete body control. All right, hell of a run. Let's wipe down the treadmill, unlike that guy yesterday who both cut in front of me and then didn't wipe down the treadmill. I don't know who that guy was. Can't wait to see him again. Got Wake Up Barstool coming on at 8. Allow me to be frank, we'll be on at 10. I apologize if that overlaps with Kate Show. It's very hard, honestly, and I think it's really credit to how well the company's doing and to how Dave and Big Cat and Gaz and MB and on have managed to build all these partnerships out where we have just so much content every day. I do want to be clear, we're very conscientious of not overlapping with other people's stuff. Even though we don't have a big audience, it's not like we're going to take away viewers from Big Cat or Dave or anybody, or Kate for that matter. But it's about respect, and it's about being part of a fucking team that's bigger than yourself. So even when we do our best and we flip it and flop it and move it and bop it, there's always going to be at least one or two that we're probably going to overlap with, because you go from Wake Up to Pick Central to, you know, all kinds of different shows throughout the week. So we had to pick our poison this week, and we had to go with early Thursday as Frank is going to the Devil's Opener today. So after a long run, like the Wonton Don said last night, he feels very tight in his hips, in his groin, in his back. And that's where the first thing I'll be working with Wonton on is just these basic cat cows, because it really does help open up that hip lower back area so that you can do things like long runs and then do some more of your stretching and not even feel sore the rest of the day. Going right into our donkey kicks, second set. We did this when we started as well. Fire hydrants. What's up, Ethan? Other side. I am soaking wet.
Great. Come onto our butt. Butterfly. Oh, it's so important to get these stretches after a long run, even if you don't feel like it, even if it takes you a couple of minutes to kind of regain your bearings, your balance. Take your time, catch your breath. I move notoriously quickly, which has taken literally decades of practice. So even if you're not taking a break, you don't have to rush to the next thing. Make sure you're keeping your wits about you and that you're focusing on form. Doing our pretzel stretch again. Right foot over left knee, left elbow over right knee. Full twist looking behind you. Exhale. Great for the lower back, great for the hips, great for the groin. Other side. This is what I like to call a foundational stretch, an everyday stretch. It's the sort of stretch that the show really doesn't get started until this stretch is done and it's done properly and with attention and care. Okay. Toes. Both hands to the right foot, outside. If you're a beginner, you can only get to the knee, you can only get to the shin or calf area, that's fine. Make sure to work our way to the heel. On the other side. Flat on our back. Do some bridges. Working the glutes again. Doing these little sets after a long run is going to counterintuitively make you less sore. You're going to kind of end with your legs being used, being stretched, staying warm, opposed to going from extreme output to zero. That's how you get sore. That's how you pull a muscle. You can see we're not lifting any weights here. We're not doing anything too extreme. But obviously after the hour run and the uphill walk, these are hard. Clamps are left. Try to get that right as straight in the air as you can. Try to get your butt up so it's 90 degrees on your left knee. Decent form for a not super flexible dude. Other side. Holding the bridge. This is a great inverse to your donkey kicks. If the donkey kick is a push on your glute, this would be the pull. You're contracting it and you go up. Feels a little awkward at first and will quickly become a favorite. Also for Wonton Don. Very good exercise for your groin, your butt, and your lower back. But again, it's going to take practice, and you're going to want to really focus on form first. I see some people will put like a barbell on their waist and not do it with proper form, and it just makes me want to literally lay down on the FDR and just take a fucking pickup truck to the face. Just kidding. It's not that bad. It's not that dramatic. Jesus Christ. Now let's bring our legs in, create a ball. Again, trying to get the inverse of our last movement. Tight ball, tight ball, tight ball. Which then we're going to, almost like a grenade, explode out all four limbs in all four directions, like you're going to do a big snow angel, except with each breath, stretch further and further and further and further and further. Now we're gonna do roll over, same thing on our stomach. Spreading all four limbs as wide as we can. You can see my feet there in the background. See, I'm getting my legs out as wide as I can, getting my arms out as wide as I can, almost like I'm skydiving, just feeling a full stretch. Oh, tilting the head up. Oh, it feels really good on the groin. You can see both my feet are flat with my ankles and the inside of my feet flat on the ground. Also really good for stretching out the groin. Now I'm going to take one foot behind my back. I'm going to take the other foot behind my back. Go from this angle. Stretch those quads out. Now we're going to come up. It's downward facing dog. Pedal our feet. Stretch those calves out again. Woo! We worked today, boy. No one can take that away from us. Vinyasana. Upward facing dog. Never give up on your dreams, Frank Fleming. Vinyasana. Side plank. Elbow to knee. Whoa. Elbow to knee. Keep your balance. Other side. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is get a fantastic weightlifting session in to cap off our Monday to Friday after having one of our longer runs today. Cleared an hour. What did we get up to? 8.5 type miles. So not even a very fast pace, but obviously it was an excellent, excellent workout. And I do want to get into the office early because we do have our pod at 10. With that said, you might remember about an hour and 10 minutes ago, we got a little tricep pump. Let's follow that up, bookend it with another tricep pump. It's 10. Come on, boy. God, it feels so good to have the endorphins going, the blood flowing. I swear to God, people, everybody wakes up tired. Just get through the first 5 damn minutes. I swear to God, the rest of your day is going to be like magic. If you start getting in, you don't need to do 2 hours. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm a loser. I get it. That's just totally irrelevant for you. It's like how relevant it is for me how a long distance runner in the Olympics trains. Like it just doesn't matter. There's different people that have different mindsets and goals. The point is, if you're doing nothing, I'm going to keep trying to throw enough ideas at you until you see something that you might be willing to try. And you'll be shocked, especially if you have low expectations, at how good it's going to feel. Forget about the physical. Mentally, when you actually try, you get a satisfaction that can't be matched. And it's because only you know if you actually try. At the end of the day, you can always exaggerate or sandbag, underplay what your effort is. Only you feel what's inside of you. Only you can know when the tank is totally empty, or do you have enough to not make any fucking excuse today and go make shit happen? And that's not just exercise, it's business, relationships, everything. We're doing our twists now with 10 pounders, getting that oblique, abdominal area all fired up. I think the cardio day was a very smart idea, as I already feel improvement in my bicep forearm area as we're doing these compared to when I woke up. Again, getting that blood flow, working your other muscles more aggressively, in my opinion, accelerates the recovery time of your sore muscles. So basically with each rep, I'm punching Frank in the face. Fuck face, fuck face, fuck face, fuck face, fuck face, fuck face. Mets, Devils, Dolphins, Mets, Devils, Dolphins, Mets. How many times I hear that a day? I think Tony Soprano had to deal with that shit. Hey Frank, do you mind if Love you, Frankie. Sleeping Beauty. No idea how many I've done, but it's starting to really feel them. So let's go 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold. Arms are now on fire. Oh yeah. Remember I said I don't feel it in my biceps as much? I lied. That hurts. And I definitely shit my pants again. In fact, this time I pissed and shit them so bad, it just looks like a different color. Ugh. This is how I win. Back to triceps. To the tower. Stay vertical. Butts out. Straight down. Twist your hands out at the flex point. Most efficient way to work your triceps, particularly in a crowded gym. Grab those old dumbbells and do them one arm at a time and wait for an open bench. It could take you about 400 to 600% more time, depending on how many sets you're doing, and even more if other people try to work their way in. Whereas with the rope, your breakthrough, 3 supersets is more than enough. I think I'm on either my 4th or my 4th here, or 5th. Sorry, it's either my 5th or my 6th. I don't count very precisely. It's another thing you guys haven't picked up on. It's more about how the body feels. When I share my stats, it's really to give you a frame of reference, but it doesn't do anything with me. Body armor. I mean, look at me. I'm hydrated. I am not out of breath whatsoever. Ran a whole hour, did some yoga stuff. I'm lifting weights. Woke up at 5 a.m. Do I sound out of breath? Do I look like I'm beat up? No. Body armor. If you guys ever want to sponsor me, by the way, totally open to it. Totally open to it. Because I know authenticity is what body armor is all about. And this is just real. My fridge is packed with it. 3 sets. Sorry, 3 sets. It's at least 2 sets post run. My mind's starting to go a little dark. Let's get our last set of triceps in.
Okay. One last set of sit-ups to bring us home. I believe this will get us to 300 on the day. My sneakers are soaking wet, and I'm wearing shorts. That doesn't happen every day. But I'm completely not out of breath at all, to the extent that I'm almost frightened. I don't know what it's going to really take now to seriously win me. I'm ready to go to war with anyone. Let's fucking go. $40, $39, $38, $37. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, back on our butt, cross our legs, seated twist. Oh wow, we're gonna get to 1 hour and 45. It's a nice day's work. I think it was about 15 minutes of warm up, about an hour run, 5-minute uphill, 15 incline. So what does that put us at? $120. And then, about a 25-minute lift after. And what do doctors recommend? I think it's 25 minutes of cardiovascular. So we're getting like 400 to 500% of what's recommended, which, it's a little psychotic. But hey, you got to have hobbies. It's better than staying up all night boozing. I'd rather wake up early in the morning, just run like Forrest Gump. Seriously, though, guys, I really encourage anybody out there. If you're down on yourself, if you're having a hard time right now, if things aren't going your way that are out of your control, God willing, if you have the health and the ability in any way, stretch, or form to do some exercise, don't do it so you look better for other people. Don't do it through the lens of others' judgment of you. Do it for one reason and one reason only. Do it for yourself. And I'll throw in, if you got kids, do it for them too. You got a loved one, do it for them too. You got a partner, do it for them too. Because if you don't take care of yourself, A, you can't take care of others properly. And B, you're never going to realize your full happiness. Mind, body, spirit, I don't know who came up with it, but it's been around for a while. And it kind of makes sense. So take care of yourself. As the seasons change, I know PMT is our national weather service, and they always announce when the clocks are going back. I think they announced it. I think it was last week, and I'm not even sure. I don't even know what time it is or what day it is. But seasonal depression is not a joke. It's real. And then people lean into it, and they kind of encourage each other. Oh, yeah, no, it's getting darker. It's depressing. Be that fucking spark. Don't be the one that's trying to make everyone feel okay about being soft. Yeah, is it tough when it gets darker and colder? No shit. But imagine what it was like in the Middle Ages, medieval times. I mean,
We got heat and light and Netflix. Like, everyone needs to lighten up. It's crazy that Frank's face popped up right when I said lighten up. That was not on purpose. And shout out, I'm not sure if it's actually his first name or not, but I believe it's Sager, aka Jaeger, maybe it's Jager, a local firefighter who will be going to the Devils game with Frank tonight. So if you see Frank at the Devils games this year, please make sure you shake the hand and give a big thank you to whoever he's with, because it's either going to be a firefighter or a police officer. And I have to say, one of the really cool things is I unfortunately had to tell a lot of people that we were booked up as the requests, flooded in. And every single officer, every single firefighter that I had to say wasn't even a no, but it was like a please follow up. January, February, maybe we'll have an open game. I left a couple open on purpose in case we have to travel and reschedule. Not one of them said anything other than basically no problem at all. I'm just so glad you're doing this for the guys, for the team. When I say for the guys, I obviously mean men and women, for the group together. And a big thank you. And every single one of them, I responded, with almost positive outrage of, thank you. You guys are the ones protecting us. You're the guys that run into fucking fires for complete strangers without a moment's hesitation. You're thanking me? Come on, man. Also, you're getting me out of the Devils game. I don't have to go to Prudential Center. That goddamn PA system blaring in my ear and Frank in the other ear. So, basically, if my house is on fire, you have my back. If someone's trying to kill me, you have my back. And when I don't want to go to a Devils game, you have my back. I should be on call for the cops and firefighters. They should call me if they have an emergency of any sort, or even just a minor inconvenience that I could help them with. Seriously, love all of you in service to us here at home, trying to make our lives just a little bit safer and give us comfort every day. A safety net that just gets taken for granted right up until the moment we absolutely need it, because we're about to fucking free fall into the abyss. Couple more cat cows and then we're going to call it. This workout has completely gotten out of control. Thought I'd already be on the subway by now. But an hour of running released a lot of endorphins. I'm feeling super jacked up for a big day. I'm going to bring my bands here into the office, so I'm putting them in my backpack. Finished my first body armor. Very delicious strawberry kiwi. I eat kiwis with the furry skin still on them. One of my many defects. One of many. All right, guys. Really appreciate you. Have a great Thursday. Keep getting after it. And I put the tweet out last night. Anybody at Barstool, whether it's privately or publicly, if you want a trainer, a consultant, a support system, I'm ready to roll. I want to work with as many people as possible. I already am working with several people privately. So don't hesitate. Don't feel weird. And publicly, I think we're getting very close to a Wonton Don. We're getting old men yoga session. I love you all. May God be with you.